All right. Rundown. It is Tuesday. It is August 6th.
He's back. The kid is back.
Hey, Rone Apparel. If you guys haven't heard about Rone, you're really missing out. Rone is a men's performance lifestyle premium activewear brand that is engineered for unparalleled quality and comfort. They're an absolute necessity for guys on the go, and we love their comfortable t-shirts, stylish pants. Doesn't matter if you're training at the gym or catching international flights. They're your new go-to men's clothing brand. Go to rone.com/rundown today. Use promo code RUNDOWN to get 20% off your first purchase. Again, use the code RUNDOWN, 20% off Rone. Activewear, good for everything. Okay, Roger Clemens in a club, Tao, in Chicago, singing Play That Funky Music, White Boy, with his buddy. And what seems to be an empty Tao. I don't know what is going on at all. Tao, by the way, very popular everywhere. Nightclub, generally busy.
Rocking,
yeah. They're the only ones in there. This is a
Did they like rent it out?
I don't know what happened.
This is like a bad trip or something. This feels like it was
video.
like a dream. I can't even believe it happened.
I like when Roger Clemens shows up in any kind of news, because I think Roger Clemens is a world-class idiot, and I love when he shows up.
I fucking hate Roger Clemens.
He's also a big, I know, tucking guy. He's always tucked in. Like he always has a collared shirt tucked into his pants. He is a world-class idiot.
Total dickhead.
But he's fascinating.
Oh, yeah.
He was fascinating 20 years ago.
You
Is he
didn't think that
fascinating
video
now?
was fascinating?
Well, I didn't see the video, Dave, because the rundown you sent had Clemens misspelled. And when I Googled Clemens, it came up with Samuel Clemens.
That is
and he
true,
didn't do
but
any karaoke.
You gotta know. You gotta
is-
speak Dave.
That is a pretty weak excuse.
It's not really a weak excuse. I tried to Google Clemens video, Clemens lip sync, and nothing came up.
You did spell it Clemons, but I did that, and then I said, well.
You figured it out.
Yeah.
I
You gotta
did not.
speak a
That's,
little
that's on
Dave.
me.
I mean, what else could that
Portnoy.
be?
It's weird if you did misspell
I actually
almost
thought-
every single name you've ever typed in.
what
now.
else could
So I actually thought maybe you misspelled Clemson, and I looked up Clemson lip
Oh,
sync.
that's actually a
and that brought
valid-
up something
did
more
it-
interesting.
I was
Ever-
closer to Clemson than it was.
Did it ever, like, in that pea brain of yours, did it ever, like, maybe I should ask?
Well, there was only about 11 seconds between me looking it up and getting on here.
Welcome to the rundown.
That's on you. I heard yesterday he's a pussy, too.
I'm
Like,
not a
heard-
pussy. I pulled
it's
a
like,
muscle.
I got another guy with, like, anxiety issues.
It
on
wasn't
my hands
anxiety.
that I can't make fun of, or else he's going to end up in the hospital.
You can make fun of me all day long. I pulled a muscle. I was moving last week. When I moved.
Like, I
and-
saw the exchange with you and Dan, and it seemed pretty serious. It's like, I didn't know I couldn't talk about his, like, anxiety issues.
No, I didn't have anxiety issues. I thought
You pulled a muscle.
I pulled a muscle in my chest,
Oh, you thought you were having a
and
heart
I thought
attack?
I was having a heart attack.
Oh.
But it was just a pulled muscle. So I was a pussy in that regard. Yes.
Well,
And
that
then-
can
and then
happen
you
to
made
the
fun of it?
that.
And then he got mad
Well,
about it.
no,
making fun of it?
Dana was crying yesterday, and then I
Right.
heard, on the heels of that, I heard that he's a pussy.
Well, don't
and I'm
tie
like,
me into him
But
crying.
how is he being a pussy?
Because
Someone made fun of
Dan
him.
and him were talking. I saw like an exchange on social, and it seemed like he
No.
was in the hospital for anxiety issues.
No, Dan took that on himself to say, "Oh, I shouldn't have talked about that." I never told him he shouldn't talk about it.
Right.
I'm
so
fine.
that's
It's not his fault.
Right.
Yeah.
By the way, you're not a pussy.
I
One
know.
time, I was.
I was gonna say, for a guy who has been in the hospital for a fake heart attack before.
I ate like 3 large popcorns at the movies,
Yeah.
and then I thought I had a heart attack walking up the stairs,
Yeah.
and I went to the hospital for a heart attack, also a pulled muscle.
Yeah.
Was that what it was? A pulled muscle?
Yeah, pulled muscle.
It
in
was
my
right in
chest.
here. Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
pulled your muscle.
Shit got me.
I don't
Eating
too
popcorn?
much popcorn. I was like, that was in the fat days.
They
Like,
actually
I thought
told
that
me
was just like you had,
walking
like,
upstairs at that point in
You
my
pull a muscle in your
life
chest
was
walking
like,
upstairs.
They told me I didn't pull it moving. They told me I pulled it from driving for 20 hours in a car, just sitting there. So you can pull a muscle just sitting.
Yeah, no, that's right.
That's how you
And-
did it.
right,
You
and
were
I
sitting
was
too much and eating too
I
much.
had a very I can't think of the word sedient, when you don't move.
Sedentary?
Sedentary life.
Yeah.
So walking up the stairs on the heels of the popcorn, I had a major issue, and then
That was your second heart attack or your first?
no, that was my first major heart attack, and then that's when I bought the "Who Has Two Thumbs and Survived a Heart Attack" this guy shirt, which I
So-
still will wear occasionally.
I am not a pussy.
No,
Yeah,
Good.
that's a
Pulled muscle feels like a heart attack. You
Yes.
can't breathe. It's constricting. I went through the whole thing. Marlins Twitter had to apologize because they got a little brouhaha with the Devil Rays, and Devil Rays are like, hey, we swept you. And then the Marlins were like, yeah, but you killed Steve Irwin. I think that's fair game.
I could not believe the reply tweet that was serious, being like, "This is not funny. This is a man. Like you can't." I thought that was a joke.
No, they apologized
I mean,
for real.
I guess I can't believe I'm still surprised by people being offended, but this one seems even ridiculous by today's standards.
Steve Irwin, by
Steve
the way,
Irwin's
is somebody
beloved. It was
you
a
don't
joke
touch,
about-
though, and
No, you don't touch.
But
Crocodile
they're not
Hunter.
making fun of Steve Irwin.
No, I know.
They're saying he was
you're
such
an
a
evil
hero,
creature.
and we loved you,
Yeah, that's
loved
why I
him
have no
so
problem
much.
with it.
The
But
fuck?
I love this new era of team and professional accounts going at each other like
Yeah.
that. That's really great. I
Yeah.
enjoy that.
When it's not like forced and corny, and it comes natural, it's great.
Yeah, the Marlins one, the original one, was not forced and corny. It was terrific.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Moving right along here. So this actor was going viral last night the way he threw a football in a movie. I don't know what the
Great
movie
movie,
is.
The Duff.
The what?
Designated Ugly Fat Friend. The
Oh,
Duff. It's
nice.
a great movie.
It is?
It's not great. It's like a funny, like,
What
kinda
tomato
rom-com
is it?
movie.
Like,
I don't know.
Well, the idea is
I don't
incredible.
do
The
tomatoes.
designated ugly fat friend.
Yeah, it's got that chick Mae Whitman. She's like the ugly friend, and that's why.
I've been that
it's-
before.
Yeah, everybody's kind of either had one or been one at one point.
Yeah.
72%.
oh, wow.
It's good. It's like a corny.
When did it come
kinda-
out?
2015.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh.
5 years ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
It's
a
old,
good one
yeah.
to put in my filter.
It couldn't have been that good. I've never heard of it.
It's not up your alley.
You're-
It's made for.
You're
fucking-
now the...
the movie
just saying.
authority here.
It's been out 4
If
years.
Lee
I've
Walker
never heard
hasn't
of it.
heard it, you know.
Dude, you lived in Mississippi. Like,
all
I
right.
think there's
We
probably
get-
a lot
have
that
movies.
We
Period.
we have movies.
went over there. So he was getting rattled so big. I love this move. He's actually very funny. He's like, I knew this moment was coming. The second I saw the movie, I was waiting for the tweets. I was waiting to get made fun of. So he went into the street, did a new video of him throwing a football.
Okay. I know how ridiculous this is. Marcus, you're a dick.
He wasn't Tom Brady, but it wasn't horrible. He wouldn't have gotten made fun of. It was, he throws a
It had
football
some
normal.
distance. It wasn't like a
fine.
laser,
It was
but
no
he-
weird haircut, Seth.
Nope, not even close.
Oh, what an idiot. What a fucking idiot. Weird haircut said. That was my campaign. That was 25 yards. That was a duck 25 fucking yards.
Right,
So it was
right.
like, I actually am now a fan of this guy.
Yeah.
The way he handled it, the way he knew it was coming. I will now watch the Duff, and I will be a fan of this.
It's
actor.
a weird scene. Like, I don't know. I mean, the way he throws it in the movie is ridiculous.
Well, what he said was, he's like, the guy I was throwing to was like a foot away. There's all like
cameras and
expensive
shit.
equipment. He's like, I was just like
Kind of,
trying to
yeah.
not kill anything.
All right,
I'm
that
surprised this is the way y'all are going. I thought the rethrow was also pretty shitty. It wasn't
It's
as
not
shitty as the
great.
first throw.
But he's an actor. It's not like he
I mean,
actually is a quarterback.
What were you
It's-
expecting, Johnny Unitas?
I wasn't expecting Johnny Unitas. I was expecting, I'm going to show you guys. You better show me something.
Yeah,
then. He didn't really show me.
I do think if you're gonna make a response video, it's got to be
I didn't
pretty
think it was
fucking good.
horrible.
I mean, it's not horrible,
But the initial throw, where the guy's a foot away, why is the guy a foot away? Why is the producer doing that? Why aren't you just saying?
make it real.
Well,
Make it.
yeah, I don't
Throw
know.
it 20 yards.
let it
Because you
set
can
him up
keep,
for
you can
some-
keep
for
the
some
cameras
success.
right in front of you and
Yeah.
just throw,
Throw
over the cameras.
You don't even need to throw it to a
Yeah, that
guy.
makes no sense.
No
Good
one's filming
question.
the catch.
Yeah.
You can just
That's on the producer.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't know how to throw a football. The producer.
all these
Who
artsy
knows?
guys that
Yeah.
don't know how
There have
to
been a
throw
lot
a
of
catch.
football movies, a lot of high school movies, a lot of high school throwing. So
But there's a lot of like weird motions too.
there are none that weird. That's the worst I've ever seen.
Sports in movies is pretty hard to capture.
Tim
like,
Robbins,
real.
remember his pitching method in
In,
Bull Durham?
Yeah.
It was awful. It was god awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had that big. Well, who's your fictional? Not to put you guys on the spot, but who's your fictional quarterback, movie quarterback, starting a team?
I got to go with the Joe Kane from The Program, 1992 movie starring
Joe
James
Kane
Caan.
from the program.
Can I
He
go?
was a Heisman contender. Nothing. That did nothing. Shane Falco from The Replacements.
Can I do Johnny Utah pre-knee, pre-injury?
Yeah. I'm best at times. The Kirk Russell, the white shoes. What the fuck was his name? Can someone look up best at times? Kirk Russell. What's in it? Reno Hightower. Reno Hightower was a problem. Also a very good movie.
It is a good movie.
You see what I'm doing for you here? That's what people don't give me credit for. I know you're old, so I brought in Johnny Unitas.
First of all, I'm not that old.
Johnny
I'm younger than you are.
Johnny Unitas.
You're
Okay.
younger than him?
Yes.
I did a Johnny Unitas quote for you.
Stop
and I just
the
sort of
fucking
Reno heights
presses.
up.
I'm
How old are
significantly
you?
younger than him.
How old are
Are you
you?
fucking with me?
No, I'm younger than he is.
How old are
No,
you?
you're not.
I'm 40.
Yeah, you're younger.
Yeah.
You
You're
just have
40?
an older presence about you.
Well, I don't have the disposable income yet. I'm still fat. I have a
No,
bunch
that's
of
not
kids.
what I meant. It's just
You
like
got a lot of kids,
I
right?
do. 4 kids, yeah.
40.
maybe that's why you're in the hospital with anxiety.
Pull muscle.
That's definitely.
The Mets. How about the Mets? 3 home runs in the 7th. Pete Alonso with the LFGM. They're the hottest team in
Speaking
baseball.
of,
They're the most exciting team in baseball.
We got the shirt on sale.
We're
We're going to present this to
you
you.
console it?
did.
You are the face of the fan base now.
Thank you.
So I'm going to. You are a Wilpon guy. You are a Mets guy.
I think
You
I'm
can be
doing
an LFGM
a
guy.
pizza review next week with Alonso and McNeil, right, Frankie?
You
Yeah.
can be the face of the
I am.
fan base.
I am.
So-
it all started when my friend Jeff Wilpon stunned the baseball world by getting Stroman.
The Stro
And-
Show.
Yeah, the Stro Show.
Who's been
Reigniting.
nothing but a positive influence so far.
Correct.
It's been a huge pickup for the
For
Mets.
somebody who I've
12
heard
out of 14.
for years that you say he doesn't care about winning. It was a strange move by a team that doesn't care about winning.
All he's doing is winning. All he's doing is acquiring.
LFGM.
And take it and run with it, my
What was
man.
the date of the console?
Mine was June 26th.
These Mets fans, the depressed group, I have
Right.
no place for.
So-
I have no room for these people.
So you got out 3 weeks before the All-Star break.
Yep, they were.
These
they-
Mets
they-
fans
they
can
bottomed
go
out, so
20-0, and then if they lose one, they cancel.
They're
so
done.
They had an 8% chance of making the playoffs when I canceled.
Yeah.
They bottomed out at 3, and in 12 days, now 13 days, they've increased their odds to like a 32.5%.
So you're
chance
getting
of
back
making
in.
the playoffs.
He can't. Once you cancel, you're done.
Listen,
There's no
once-
room. This ship is gone. He's climbing up the side. We're
as-
not throwing.
So what
like
happens if
this
they go
thing.
to the playoffs?
As the face of the franchise, as the face of the fan base, I have no choice but to play by
What,
Dave's
what-
rules. So
what- you can't
take it
jump
and run
ship
with it.
and then be like, oh, I'm back now that we're hot.
I don't
Everybody
know.
would
I've
do
never
that.
jumped ship. I don't
Right,
know.
and me neither.
Yeah.
I don't jump ship.
Yep.
Um,
Do your thing, Dave.
I am. I'm going to actually text my friend Jeff after this game and see if we can sit with him for an upcoming Mets baseball game.
You lead that. You lead this team to the Canyon of Heroes.
To the what?
Mark
We're gonna do
Wahlberg.
the parade.
Mark Wahlberg, he's caught on film. He's opening a Wahlburgers in Dallas, so he's like, I may have to change my blue. I don't have one at Gillette.
I'm excited that, I get to open up a Wahlburgers in Dallas, my first one in Texas. I don't have one at Gillette. I got one right here in Frisco, Texas, baby. I'm excited. That's a lot of love. I might have to change my blue.
I don't know. Wahlberg's a fucking joke.
Do the.
Yeah. The Labatt Blue segment, this guy blew it. Wahlberg, he blew it. Make sure you don't blow it and get yourself a Labatt Blue.
So he said.
He may root for the Cowboys. He was kind of tongue-in-cheek. But this is the same guy.
leave
When
the
he
Super
really
Bowl
blew it,
early.
he left the Super Bowl at halftime of the Falcons game because his kids were sick. Yeah, right, dude. It's because we're down 28-3. Well, I
jumped
was
ship.
saying
So what was his reasoning for changing to root for the
They're
Cowboys?
letting a Whataburger.
he owns like a
Wahlburger
hamburger
open up
place.
in
He's also
Jerry's World.
he's been in
So
here.
no
He's done
business.
stuff.
He's just going
but
to
it's
root
kind-
for anywhere that opens a Wahlburgers?
It seems
That
that
seems
way.
like it. But at the same time, you've always said you'll root for anybody who like says they like Barstool, right?
I'll like anybody, but
So in
there's
this
no
world, for him, maybe it's the same
But you
kind
can't
of
root
thing.
for the Cowboys.
Like his
They
thing
put a
is
stool
his
inside
thing
the
is the
stadium.
Wahlburgers.
I'm a Patriot fan. Like I don't care what anybody does. I'm always going to root for the Patriots.
But that's your bread and butter, right? So like, what if it was something a little like more tangential to you?
He kind of being like a Boston guy, fake in a lot of respects, real but fake. Like his brother is a diehard Celtics fan. I'll give him that. He's at every game. Donnie big
yeah.
Celt. This guy, I've seen him with more hats on, more jerseys. He's leaving the Super Bowl. I don't trust him.
So like, and didn't he do the documentary with Edelman? Isn't he like instrumental in that?
Wahlberg?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wasn't
maybe.
Mark Wahlberg doing like an interview? Yeah, right.
Okay.
So
20?
he's like
Did you just take a 20?
I took a 20-second timeout. So he's a real Boston guy because he's from there, but he's fake because he wears hats of other places.
Yeah, I don't think.
Correct?
Oh, he went Hollywood too. It's like
He
you're
also
from there, but
was-
he's like a Hollywood
he's
guy.
he's kind of like, yeah. I mean, he'll do this. What real person like? Oh, I'm a Cowboys fan now. Who leaves the Super Bowl at halftime? Like he's there, big moments, not little. He also, I'm not a big fan of his past.
Hey, you can have that
Well,
if you want
he-
to take a 20 in a social situation. It works every time.
Yeah.
every fucking time.
Thanks.
He wanted to produce the Edelman Showtime feature, but wasn't allowed to and got mad about it.
But he was like there was like an interview. There was some like footage of him like on the set or whatever. Whatever. Either way,
I was in that.
he could have stopped 9/11.
A lot of people said I stole that show.
You were in the Edelman.
Oh
thing?
yeah.
I heard you say that.
No, I said a lot of people. You maybe heard me reiterating what a lot of people said.
Who else?
Our best friend was the narrator there, Rapport.
Did he think you stole the show?
Bill Burr was in it.
Who said
Brady
you stole
was
the
in
show?
it. Who's Edelman's people?
People.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. Want me to find the fucking text?
Sure. Find the text.
All right.
That's it.
So Avery came in to interview for you. Right?
Oh,
Rangers kid.
an intern. Yeah. Well, I'm looking for like Frankie's replacement still. No, I don't want him. He's dead.
So Dana's out, done.
Avery left me a letter on my desk that said, I saw what happened. I am born for this. I will never cower from the bright lights. This is my destiny. This is my calling. He left me reduced fat Cheez-Its, which people know I like. Big thing of pistachios. Said, who is this kid? Bring him in here. So he came in.
We met before
What's up?
on radio last year.
Okay.
How's it going?
Why? What? I don't remember.
I was interviewing last year, and I was a commentator at Quinnipiac University, and Gaz took me up.
And you did like a call.
Yeah, we played both my calls on radio.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
So, but you're still in school.
I still am, but I'll be commuting here.
So would you drop out?
Would I drop out? That's a big call. I mean, if that meant I was part of the Team Portnoy brand, I'd definitely consider it.
Okay. This interview's done. I mean, it's got to be like, yeah, drop out tomorrow. See you. All right, Frankie, take him back.
All right.
I mean, I'm not looking for like you're still in. You're still in school. What do you mean? You're not my guy. It's a no-brainer. Like I got mad at fucking. I mean, what's this kid? I'll keep his. I'm like Mr. Bob. I'll keep his pistachios. I'll keep his Cheez-Its. But how you can be my guy if you're in school?
No, he doesn't know how to make decisions. I had this problem with him. He walked around in a Winnipeg Jets hat, and he wants to be the Rangers guy. And I said, how the fuck can you walk around this office in a Jets hat? You have no loyalty? So now he shows up in all Rangers stuff every day because I told him what to wear to work. The guy's, he's got a broken brain.
If he said yes, I'd drop out. I may hire him on the spot. Honestly, that's such a big move to be like, yeah, I'll drop out. Just do it right now. Like, all right, fine, you're in.
Yeah. And it's like, I mean, like he's like the.
Like, what did he think? You'll consider it? Well, offer's gone. I'm like, so you want this? He's like, yeah, I'm ready for it. I go, but he's in school. I'm like, but you're in school. You're gonna drop out? He's like, if you offer me a position, I'd consider it. No. He had to say, yeah, I'm in instantly, and he would have had the job.
And
but
then,
now he's out.
And
totally.
then I heard, and maybe you can clear this up for me. He walked out and talked shit to you, Frankie, as if he like nailed it.
That I didn't see, but
He
that's
said
the
like,
rumor.
yeah, you hate to see that,
I've got
huh,
an
Frankie?
ongoing
And he was
rivalry
like,
with
I don't
this.
think he realized that he bombed.
I got an ongoing rivalry with this shithead. He's a Rangers fan. He walks in here wearing his Rangers gear. The first day he walked in here, wore a Winnipeg Jets hat. I'm like, I thought you were the Rangers guy. I thought you were going to rival me. He's like, well, no, I have Rangers stuff at home. So now every day he walks in and wears Rangers socks, whatever. He thinks about me when he gets dressed. But number two is that he walked out of here knowing that we have this rivalry, walked out of that interview that went horribly with Dave, and he goes, bet you hate to see that, Frankie.
I don't know
How
what
could
he
you think it went
And
well?
I said, well, from what I heard,
I
you just
kicked him
got
out.
murdered.
I saw the clip, and it was like, it was mortifying. He was like, well, this interview's over. The answer has to automatically be a yes, like goodbye. And then he walks out like killed.
I don't know how he thought he could get the job if he was in school. I'm not. You're leaving because you have one other thing here with foreplay. Like, what? How are you? He's like, I commute. Like, what does that fucking mean? You're in school, dude.
He's walking around now saying that he's gonna drop out of school and like regardless now. Like he's.
Well, that's not like.
It was too late.
Yeah.
If he drops out now, it's over.
But here he is.
Here he is. He oddly looks like
you-
the rival version of me too. We're
I
both
heard
like
you talking
generic.
Do you
We're
think
just
that you
generic
did well?
human-looking
I
human
heard you talking
beings.
about it on the radio. I don't think it went well.
He's just
So
the
did
opposite
you, when
version
you
of me.
left, think it went well? You got talking to
No,
the
no,
mic.
no.
Here you go.
So what did
I
when
didn't
you
think it
said,
went
like,
well.
you hate to see that to Frankie?
Well, I think it went horrible.
Oh, you were saying like
like
you literally
being truthful.
Yeah, okay. Usually that's done in a very
I really thought it
way.
went horrible.
There's five people that were over here that we all saw what you said. Me and YP were like, what the fuck did that mean?
I mean, listen,
I didn't see the
everybody
reaction
here
at all.
uses "you hate to see that" sarcastically to someone that.
Talking shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I
if
think
you,
his
if he just
narrative
literally
has not changed
meant,
because he
you
knows
hate
we
to
think
see
it's
me bomb
weird.
an interview. Yeah, I guess so, but that's not how we do that around here.
Well, my question is, and it's too late, so don't drop out of school now. How did you think you could ever be in contention of his job without dropping out?
I honestly don't know. I thought it was just just got flustered. You asked a question, and I've never really been asked that question before.
But it almost seemed like you wrote that letter. It's like, this is it. This is what I was born to do. Like, obviously, you can't be in school and do that job.
Right. And no, I agree with you.
Yeah.
And, I love what I do here, and I think I kind of got a little bit overwhelmed. And
So question, if he had walked in and said, Dave, I dropped out of school this morning. I want to be your guy.
I think I would have given him I think if he just said, yeah, I'll drop out of school right now, I would have given him the job.
Do you know anything else he does, or just based
No.
on that?
I dropped out of school.
Yeah.
You're my
I like
guy.
the letter. I like the cheeses. I like the pistachios. I like how he's get the rivalry and leaves like facts. So I liked it. It's like, all right, who is this fucking kid?
I'm a huge Dave Portnoy guy. Like,
Yeah.
I've always been.
Yeah.
And I think eventually, maybe down the road,
Maybe.
when I'm out
Not
of
big
school,
enough, I guess.
Maybe.
How many years you got left?
I got one more year.
I mean, it is a big ask to ask out of school, but again, it's a no-brainer. I mean,
Bob Fox did it.
Bob Fox did it. Hank dropped out of the fake school that didn't exist that he put on his resume.
Made up a school.
Yeah, that was an all-time Hank moment when his resume was a school that had been out of business for 10 years, and we looked it up. It's like, Hank, this school hasn't been around for a decade. He's like,
It worked though, right? I mean, you got in.
Let him in.
No, but to definitely clarify, I did not think it went well.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Clearly.
right.
Clearly. Yeah, that's it. Other
So
than
you're
that,
still guyless.
I'm still guyless. Got to find the guy.
It's crazy when you think about it. It should be like, there should be someone here outside this fucking building every single day.
Yeah,
A line
well,
of people.
Spider, when Spider gets back, he may get a shot. I may start looking.
I mean, I don't want to talk Spider out. Like, he doesn't do video, does he? Like, you need
have to
someone who knows
learn.
how to edit and shit.
I feel like my videos aren't
They're
like
pretty
overly
simple.
like
Just one camera, right?
yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
Also, when you have a new guy, will you just continue to say, all right, Frankie?
I don't
It's
want
almost like,
to,
it's like
but
15-year-old Steve
I
staying
know,
15.
I
It's like in the
People
brand.
like the Frankie thing of it. I don't know.
No, you got to come up with another name or whoever his name is, and that's more
Like,
merch,
if
right?
you were like, all right, Avery.
Well, thanks, Brandon. Just call the guy's real name by the real name. What
Did
a,
I?
What a,
Brandon has been putting you in a body bag
Did
this
I?
rundown.
you
He's
just said just
speaking-
call the new guy by his name.
Yeah.
Did you not just say that?
That one's for free also with the 20-second
Oh,
timeout.
my bad.
So basically, if I hire Hubs, just go, all right, Hubs, because that's his name. Like, thanks, I didn't think of that.
My bad.
The rundown?
That's free advice right there. Call people by their name.